14th, 2016, and just not too long ago, magnitude 5.0 earthquake strikes Northern California in the Geysers. Now, it's kind of a little bit of a mountainous region, not very heavily populated where the epicenter was. But once again, I've been saying for weeks now that the people that live in the California area need to start paying closer attention to the earthquake activity that is rumbling through the state. Now, I've said this before also. Everyone in California is kind of used to their little microquakes and their little swarms of earthquakes. But I've noticed over the past 10 days that the magnitude of earthquakes has steadily been increasing. Now, this earthquake that went off in the Geysers, I'm just going to read you a quick report here by ABC7 out in California. And it says, an earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of a 5.0 struck Northern California on Wednesday, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. For once, they're actually talking. The shallow quake hit at 8:41 a.m. and was centered in the Mayacmas Mountains, about 27 miles northwest of Santa Rosa, California. It measured at a depth of less than a mile. The tremblor's epicenter was some 90 miles north of San Francisco and about 5.6 miles west-northwest of the Geysers. Now, what I want to show you is, I've been checking the earthquakes every single day, actually, several times a day. I check the entire world for these earthquakes. Now, not more than 17 minutes ago, Medford, Oklahoma, magnitude 3. There was an earthquake, I do believe, 2 hours ago, very small, magnitude 1.93, New Madrid, Missouri. But what I want to show you, and let's just go ahead and get into the actual area where this earthquake occurred. So we'll go ahead and just zoom in here a little bit. And what I want to show you is the amount of the earthquakes that are popping off in this region. Now, over here in over in Nevada, not too far out of Las Vegas, 23 minutes ago. Again, magnitude 2.7. Let's go a little north, move up here. West-northwest of Gabbs, Nevada, 69 minutes ago, magnitude 2.6. Now, I'm sure these folks are feeling these small earthquakes, and not more than 76 minutes ago, Templeton, California, magnitude 2.99. But as we're getting into the Geysers area, there was an aftershock 5 minutes ago, magnitude 2.65. But this actual earthquake that did hit the original area was at a magnitude 5. Now, there's something that I want to show you, and I've been talking very closely with a gentleman who works down in Mexico, and I want you to take a very close look, and he monitors earthquake activity in Mexico. I want you to take a very close look at the western shore of Mexico. Nothing there, correct? You don't see anything. Now, let me just take you to the seismic office, the National Seismic Office of Mexico. And what do you see here? Now, 2 días means 2 days in Spanish, right up here. See my cursor moving? 2 days, okay? And they are listing all of their earthquakes, and they're listing them. Are we not getting these readings for these people in Mexico? All along the western seaboard of Mexico. And there was just an earthquake in the Gulf of California. Let's just pull up the information. Magnitude 4.4 on the 13th at 7:27 a.m. I mean, do these just magically disappear, these earthquakes? Why isn't anyone reporting these worldwide, like all of the other earthquakes? Once again, let's take a look at the other earthquake map. You see absolutely nothing in Mexico. And the same is going to apply for the entire west coast of South America. This region, from Chile all the way to Colombia, is earthquake prone. Now, if the magnitude of these earthquakes goes above 4, well, they report them most of the time. But the bottom line is they need to report these all of the time. It's just not when they feel like they want to report these earthquakes. It is very important that we maintain all of the information on these earthquakes as they happen. Now, getting back to the earthquake in California, just wanted to show you, we're going to go ahead and zoom in real close. And basically, this is a very uninhabited area. I believe this is a kind of a little mountainous area in California. It's not very much there. And you can see the epicenter right there, the blinking red dot. But, something else that I want to show you, and let's just go ahead and pull up the 3D earthquake tracker. I mean, just in the past 48 hours, you're looking at all of the earthquakes around the world. Now, I've brought this earthquake 3D tracker up before, and if you watch Dutch Since on his YouTube channel, this is his main tool, and he is very, very specific. He goes into tremendous detail telling you about these earthquakes. I think this is the best information that I've ever seen dealing with earthquakes. His earthquake forecasting is near 99.9%. So if you have not subscribed to Dutch Since, I'm going to leave a link in the description box of this video. And if you are interested in maintaining earthquake information, then you need to watch his channel, get on a notification so you can be notified in the case of an emergency and you need the information on these earthquakes. But getting back to our globe right now, you're looking at 48 hours of earthquakes across the globe. Now, I've said this before, and I will say it again. Does that look normal to you? No, it does not. There is a lot of earthquake activity this year so far in 2016. Now, let's just take a look at the last 4 days. Again, the earth is literally littered with earthquakes. It's just a matter of time before a magnitude 7.8, 8.5, maybe a magnitude 9 crushes an area on this globe. And we're going to have very serious catastrophic damage naturally. Are you going to be informed? Are you going to be aware? Well, you better open up your eyes, because right in front of you, as you're watching this screen, it is happening to our Earth. There are some people that are going to tell you very simply, oh, blah, 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 this is a natural occurrence. Okay, well, you know what? We've had over 40,000 earthquakes in 2016. So if you're a professional and you think that 40,000 earthquakes before the year is up is a natural occurrence, well, I'd have to say you're crazy. But let's take a look at 7 days of earthquake activity on planet Earth. I mean, if you're looking at the 3D earthquake tracker right now, you can barely see 2/3 of the planet. Where did it go? It's covered up by earthquake notifications all across the globe. So listen, everyone, stay tuned to the Nibiru channel. If you don't have notifications set up for our videos, make sure you get that set up. Stay tuned. We will be bringing you more additional information within the hour. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is December 14th, 2016, and just not too long ago, magnitude 5.0 earthquake strikes Northern California in the Geysers. Now, it's kind of a little bit of a mountainous region, not very heavily populated where the epicenter was. But once again, I've been saying for weeks now that the people that live in the California area need to start paying closer attention to the earthquake activity that is rumbling through the state. Now, I've said this before also. Everyone in California is kind of used to their little microquakes and their little swarms of earthquakes. But I've noticed over the past 10 days that the magnitude of earthquakes has steadily been increasing. Now, this earthquake that went off in the Geysers, I'm just going to read you a quick report here by ABC7 out in California. And it says, an earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of a 5.0 struck Northern California on Wednesday, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. For once, they're